Good morning. We're gonna do some mail call. We got some stuff in the mail. I wanted to share with y'all. Been itching to get into this. A subscriber had sent me some stuff um, a few days ago, and just been waiting for the right time to dig into it. And we're up early this morning, and I thought this would be a good time just to kind of dig through it and see what he sent. So I'm very blessed to have some folks out there like that send us some stuff. And we did fellowship earlier this morning, so go check that out. Got some scripture, but yeah, we got a box there right there. Nice big box from friend of the channel, and we're gonna dig into that right now. I tried to mark out everything that was not show who it was or anything like that. We'll definitely thank them, Bill Dye. Just don't want everybody in the world to know where they live. Really gracious that they sent us this stuff. And it is it's some books he sent that maybe people in his family maybe wouldn't appreciate or didn't really care for or whatever reason. Um, but he sent them to us, so we are grateful for that. So thank you, Bill. Let's see what we got here. Let's bring these over. So the first is a 2002 edition of the Shooter's Bible. Yeah, there's all kinds of good information in these. Books always have an interesting smell. You can smell somebody by their books. Yeah, Anschutz. That Anschutz pistols. You've ever gone to Anschutz? Man, there's something else. So the Shooter's Bible. What else we got here? Gun Digest, 2009. What do we got on the front of here? Ruger. Yeah, a couple Rugers. That's I think that's the old Bodyguard there. I have those. Tell you what, Bodyguard 2.0. That's the bee's knees. Yeah, we'll read through these. There's some, the internet's one thing, but being able to sit down with a book, with a whole another deal. And we got Gun Digest, 2004. again, another Ruger. I didn't know that Ruger made shotguns. That can't be a Ruger shotgun. Maybe it's just sponsored by Ruger. The world's greatest gun book. It'll be fun to thumb through these. See what all kind of information there is in there. Bill, we thank you. Thank you for sending these. What else we got in here? Well, now this is interesting. Sadu. I've seen him on the YouTube. Yeah. You got that deep voice. He talks like this. And, I think he wears two pairs. Yeah. He's a very serious kind of guy. Talks about handguns and that sort of thing. Tells you how you should shoot a handgun. I'm not making fun of him. He's got a very distinctive voice. But, yeah, this is a nice book. It really, really is. If that's the right guy, I may be wrong. I think that's who it is. But yeah. Just something about books, guys. You can play around on the internet all day, but sitting down with the book is just a little bit different. Yeah, Molly. Let's see. Gun. Oh, there's two. I wonder if it's Gun Digest Concealed Carry Handguns. Wow. By Dick Jones. Talks about ammo. Concealed carry issues for women. Subcompact revolvers. I was having a conversation with somebody about that the other day. They're handy as all can be, but maybe not the best choice for some people because they're not fun to shoot. It's a little secret. Yeah. Walther PPK. Sorry. Trying to show this. Anyway. Yeah, that'll be interesting to look through. Taurus Judge, of course. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Yeah. Of course, my favorite carry gun. Pocket hammers. In case y'all didn't know. Logo, whatever. There's a pocket hammers there. And then we got the Gun Digest Book of Hunting Revolvers. Yeah. So if you're out in the woods, maybe the kind of stuff that you want to carry. That's a conversation I've had with people. If you're out there in the boonies, what do you want to carry? Probably ought to carry something across your chest. you know, and it probably ought to make a big bang. Quick draw, big bang. Was, I don't know about where y'all live, but there's some big critters. Big critters out there. Yeah, it never ends. Ooh, look at this. Custom 1911 by Bill Loeb. I'm not sure what's in here. This looks like it gets deep into the 1911 shooting sports. There's Ted Nugent. Super 38. Hand loading. Yeah, that'd be a good one to look there. Custom 1911. This box is the gift that never quits giving. The Shotgunner's Bible. Lord George Lake. Tell you, books like this, they're just nice to have around. It gives you pictures and descriptions of all different kinds of books. Talks about different barrels, chokes. Loading information. Pretty cool. Traps and targets. How to hunt different kinds of game. What a gift. What a gift. Then we got Gun Digest 1992. Let's see. I wonder in 1992 what was top of the world. First article is the guns of the Philippine Wars. As much myth as fact. The U.S. made Browning that almost was. Yeah. There's lots of neat old articles in here that they're not on the internet, I promise you. They didn't make it there. They're preserved on these pages. Lots of pictures and stories. So, another good one. We got a couple more in here. There's another one. Firearms for personal protection. These are books that subscriber Bill Dye sent me. He didn't have anybody to hand them down to. he packed them up and graciously sent them to me. So we thank you, Bill. We got a lot of reading to do here. It's neat to read through these old books. I mean, you can scroll the internet all you want. There's just some stuff that you just won't find out there on the internet. And it's going to be the interesting thing about AI, because AI is basically just a search engine. Really fast computer, but it's only as good as what is put into it. And unless it reads books, it's incomplete. So we got a few more here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. America's Premium Gun Makers. So this is a 4-part series. So we've got Browning, Winchester, Remington, and Colt. Wow, what a neat series. Let's just pull out one here. Let's pull out. We'll pull out Remington. This is, you guys know, dealing with a bit, not dealing them. But yeah, just the story of Remington. I've had conversations with Roy Marco, who's one of the great Remington historians of our day, about how Remington started. Remington was, they were a barrel maker to begin with. And others, yeah, Remington typewriters. And I'll just shake it, guys. Let's see. If you can see kind of up in that corner, there's one Remington typewriter right there. And there's a few of them sitting around the house. If I see them at the flea markets or pawn shops or whatever, they're cheap. I just pick up Remington typewriters, whatever reason. But yeah, nice. That's a nice set to have right there. Remington, Colt, Winchester, America's premier gun maker. So we thank Bill for sending us that. There's something in here for the girl. Let's take a peek and see what that is. Look at that. Boy, you sent her an apron. Yeah, that is wonderful. Yeah, and a little hat to wear while she's helping us make salsa and all that stuff. Good morning, Bill. I just got done opening your books, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Man, what a blessing that is. What a blessing. Yeah. Yeah, books are different, man. I've had that conversation with a couple people. Sometimes it's just better to have a book right there, instead of fiddling around on the computer and Googling. gosh, you can just reach over and grab your Colt book or your Winchester book or whatever and pull up the information you need. And like I said, there's so much stuff in these books that's not on the internet. You know, a lot of information there, a lot of knowledge. So thank you, sir. Thank you for sending those. And I will give Princess her apron and what they call those smocks, the little hats. I don't know what they call those, but thank you, man. Do appreciate that very much. So yeah, we had a great live stream last night. Man, I don't know where I don't know how I stumbled on these guys, but man, a lot of great guys with some really cool guns we talked about last night. Another deal this kind of came up recently is I bought this old Snap-on air impact air gun, and it was broken and needed parts, and so I went on the YouTube, and I'll just pull this guy up because he deserves sharing. So if you ever need parts, this guy here, Snap-on Obsolete Restomod Air Tools. I talked to him probably for, I don't know. I don't know. We talked for at least an hour. This guy, he knows everything there is to know about those old Snap-on air tools, and he puts together these kits. You know, Snap-on has lifetime warranty, right? But you know, you walk onto a truck with a 50, 60-year-old air tool, you better have a daggum good relationship with that operator for them to warranty that. Not to say they won't. I'm not saying Snap-on doesn't stand behind their stuff. I'm just saying I've been in the business. I know how it goes. Okay, just saying. Sometimes it's better just to order a rebuild kit and just do it yourself. But yeah, we're gonna have a conversation with this guy because he's a super interesting guy, and looking forward to visiting with him. The other thing that picked up, you guys know, anybody that's been on this channel for half a second knows that my favorite flashlight, well, no, I have two. One is the Nebro Micro, which you clip onto your hat, you know, that way you drop down and have some light when you're working, or you can flip it up, see where you're going, that kind of thing. But as far as like, you know, if you're not wearing a hat, you want to have some funky hair like I do. The one I want in my pocket is this one, the Nebo Slim. And you can see $20 flashlight. This guy right here is my favorite flashlight. 250 lumens. It lasts for, gosh, forever. I mean, I don't even know what the runtime on this thing is. It's a long time. 2 hours on high. I mean, you know, and 10 hours on low. It's super slim. It clips right into your pocket. My other one done spread legs and walked off. And it was kind of like losing a friend, to be honest with you. My favorite flashlight. So I broke down and bought another one. I thought my original might show up. It hasn't yet. I've been carrying this little Nebo in my pocket since I lost the Nebo. I didn't lose it. I don't lose flashlights. They leave on their own accord. But I've been carrying that one in my coin pocket. And but Bill, thank you so much for sending the books, man. I got something to do today. Just thumb through those and be a great addition. Great addition to the collection. So I thank you and will be repaid one day. Somehow. But it will. Yeah, I did a stream earlier this morning. I woke up with the thunder. I rolled out of bed and hit the ground running. And when I say I rolled out of bed and hit the ground running, I literally rolled out of bed and hit the ground. Yes. Yeah, I snuggled up to the wife last night. And, I guess this morning she got up and I rolled over and pow, hit the floor. So there we go. We're up and going. But it's, 2 feet top side is better than the alternative. I'll tell you that right now. We've had a great past few days. I'm blessed. Very, very blessed. So, we got changes coming. Yeah, I'll just put it that way. We're not going to change the channel, but we are expanding the channel. We do a lot of things here. Don't want to box ourselves in. So, Bill, I thank you for sending those books this morning. Blessed to have you, man. Blessed to have you. And enjoy visiting with you. So, there's a couple of you out there in the stream. Wave your hand and say hello. We had a great show last night. Gosh, we went 2 hours with the RSA, Remington Society of America, TGCA, Texas Gun Collectors Association, and HGCA, Houston Gun Collectors Association. Had some really cool firearms to talk about last night. But yeah, it was a great show. And like I say, I'm just really blessed to run across people that know so much and they're interesting and good people. I just enjoy visiting. That's the great thing about the YouTube is you run across lots of neat people. Lots of neat people. There's a few bad apples. Oh, we get rid of them pretty quick. But anyway, yeah. got another day. I was looking out at the garden this morning, and man, well, yesterday morning, I should say, just all kinds of red out there, just tons of tomatoes. And the wife went out there and picked a whole whack of them. So I guess we're gonna make salsa this week because we got a heap of tomatoes on our hands, and probably more out there this morning that are ready to be picked. Yesterday was the first day that I had watered the garden this year, which for this part of Oklahoma is just bizarre. I mean, to be in July and not have watered the garden one time. Makes you want to dig into the Bible. Unreal. Yeah. Hope your little one likes Chef's Apron. 4-book set has great info, especially on Browning and Eli Remington. Yeah, that's a really neat set right there. And I've seen this set before and thought about buying it, but it's one of those things. But man, this is a really nice set. So thank you, Bill. I, I appreciate it. Truly. Truly do. That one is going on my special bookshelf over there. I've got, and gonna dig into those. And Little Princess, so she's gonna be excited when she gets up. I'm gonna show her her apron. I guarantee she'll be putting that on, and putting on a little smock and all that. She'll think that's just great. So that's a gift, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I wish. I pray everybody has a great day today. I know a lot of people are going through struggles right now. I know a lot of people personally that are. I pray for them. Pray for all of you. Trust in the Lord. Believe on the Holy Spirit. And I pray that all of you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. God bless. Pray for you and your family. And keep us in your prayers. We love you. I'm going to go drink some tea, wake up, figure out what I'm going to do with this day. Because it's a good day. We love you. Bye.